Greetings friends and strangers alike, welcome one and all, I am your friendly woodland elf and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Oh, get off the save point. So, last time we chased Yuffie to her hometown of Wutai and, well no, that was the time before. Last time we followed Yuffie, chased her around town, and eventually found Don Corneo, who had captured Yuffie and Elena of the Turks, who were here too. We had to chase him down, we had to cooperate with Rude and Reno to track him down, and after a bit of a confrontation, Don Corneo was brutally, well not brutally, he was mercilessly killed by Reno, and Rude helped. He was mercilessly killed by the Turks. We got Yuffie back, we got all our materia back, and we're still hanging around in Wutai. Why, you ask? Because there's actually a second side quest involving Yuffie in Wutai, and you cannot, while you can access these side quests at any point in the game, you can only access this one after you've done the first one, after you've got your materia back from Yuffie. So now that you've got your materia back from Yuffie, there's actually some stuff you can do around town. One of them is buying weapons. Strike while the iron is hot. Yeah, sure. Yep, you can see what we've got. We've got some really good weapons. We're going to buy that for Cloud. We're not going to bother with these ones because we're not using any of these characters at the moment. That's way worse than Sid's awesome Dragoon Lance. We don't need that. We are going to need to be using Yuffie, but we're not going to buy that Razor Ring. Actually. Because there is actually a better weapon in Hidden Spot, but it's over in Godo's house, so I'll see you there. Alright, here it is. You go to the little rest spot and ho, hidden curtain, even though you can clearly see the passage on the map, but whatever. Yep, you go down here and get the magic shuriken. I think you could have actually got this before, I just forgot about it. So look how much better that is. Way better than that Razor Ring, which was like 49 damage output. Less materia slots, but I think we really need that better damage output. Oh. Well, that's all there is to do here. I'll meet you back in town. Okay, so if you come up here to this house, which we never entered before, you'll see, oh my god, so many cats. Look at them all. Look at all the cats. Look at them. Look at all the cats. We have a crazy cat lady living in this house. If you try to come here before you do the materia recovery side quest, there's a cat in the way of these stairs and you can't get up. But now we've done it, the cat moves its ass out of the way and we can get up the stairs. And you run to the front here and there's a chest. Oh, that's strange. In the PS1 version, there's a cat licking itself behind this chest, I guess. I don't know, maybe that was a glitch. Anyway, we get HP absorb material. Oh, it's supposed to be there, it's just invisible, you can hear it meowing. Yeah, we get the HP absorb material, which is pretty nice. Anyway, let's head back down the cupboard stairs. Okay. Alright. Okay, no ladies. Yeah. Okay, we want to head outside because there's now we've got our materia back. We can get one extremely useful enemy skill that you do want, and one pretty useful, if a little niche, enemy skill that you might as well get, and an amazing piece of armor that you want to get. I guess we'll go for the really useful enemy skill first. You want to get into a battle with those razorweed guys, those little oddish looking motherfuckers. So let's see if we can find a battle with one of them. Please, come on. Do I actually have enemy skill equipped? Yes, I do. Do I have manipulate? Because I'm going to need that. Who has manipulate? Who has it? Who has it? No one has it. Okay, Cloud, you're having it. Where's manipulate? There it is. Yes, they are beneficial enemy skills, so you will need manipulate for them. Let's see. Have we got the razor weed? Razor weed. Yes, we have. Wow, 4 of them. Okay, you want to manipulate one of them. Get under my control. Damn it. Couldn't manipulate. Well, get better at manipulating, Cloud. Get better at it. Damn it. Okay, one more time. If not, I'm just going to speed up. Am I not high level for it or something? You always want manipulating your highest level character because it works off the level. The level of the character versus the level of the enemy. Alright, I'll just skip till we got it. Alright, we got it on the very next try, in fact. But we got it, and it is Magic Hammer. Cast it on your enemy skill users. What Magic Hammer does, it absorbs 100 MP and gives it to the user. Which is very nice for some bosses that like to throw the magic spells around. I think that was my enemy skill user now. Did I have it on Sid? Why would he have enemy skill? I don't think I'd give it him. Okay, anyway, let's kill him. Sid, ram this bitch up. I'm wondering if I actually didn't have the second enemy skill equipped at all. In which case, I'll just grab I'll grab the second magic hammer off screen. Ramo! Oh wait, it didn't even kill anyone. Ramo! Disappointed in you, Ramo. You're letting the side down, boy. Got him! Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Okay, did I have a second enemy skill equipped? Enemy skill. I didn't. Okay, I'll just get that second one off screen then. Anyway, the second enemy you want to find is on the beaches. We'll fight you on the beaches. Come on. Do I have steel? I really should come prepared. I think Sid's rocking steel. Yes, he is. Come on. You're looking for a big tortoise, turtle, whatever, looking enemy called an adamantoise. For some reason, it's not actually called an adamantoise in this game. It's called an adamantimi. I don't know, but it's an adamantoise. It's a famous Final Fantasy enemy. I think it's the only enemy on the beaches. There it is. There's my boo. Okay, first let's manipulate him. This guy has a lot of defense in it. I don't think he has a lot of HP, but he has a lot of defense, I think. And he likes to cast the barriers and stuff. But this could get annoying if I can't... Oh, he has M barrier too. Huh. Okay, whatever. We need to manipulate. There we go. Got him. I'll have to try and steal from him because that will break the manipulate. Adamant Bangle. Got it. That is the thing we want. And Death Force is what we want. The enemy skill. What Death Force does is, for the rest of that battle, it prevents any kind of death spells, like instant death. Stuff like that. So let's cast Odin. Oh, we're going to see Steel Bladed Sword for the first time. I thought maybe this would count as a big enemy and use the Gunge Lance. Here he is, Mr. Odin himself. Rocking his blue lightsaber. And with a sweep of his sword, he ends the life of the enemy. Yep, instant kill. Oh, and all level up. That is always sexy. Okay, so we got the two useful enemy skills and an extremely useful piece of armor here. Let's actually have a look at that. Huh, interesting that I picked... Okay, never mind. Yeah, the Adamant Bangle look at that defense. 93 defense, which is just way better than anything else. Even better than the Eden coat. Is it actually better than the gold? Well, yeah, it's obviously better than the gold armlets. Yeah. But its downside is it only has 2 materia slots, which it's a downside. But if you're running a character that's not using a lot of materia, that can be extremely good. Like if you're running a really physical character that isn't rocking many spells, you definitely want to consider that piece of armor. Whereas if you've got a character with a lot of magic, you want to consider the Eden coat because it's got a lot of slots, albeit none of them linked, but oh well. Anyway, give me a sec to just get those 2 enemy skills onto the other enemy skill because I forgot to do it, and I'll meet you back in the town. Okay, got him. Alright. Hey, no ladies. I won't do that again. Okay, so we've been looking at this big pagoda in the background. Mighty and pointy as it is, there's a lot of mystery about it. We've never been in there. We've never been required to be in there. This other side quest of Wutai, of Yuffie's, involves the pagoda. So let's go see what's happening. Before I do, actually, I'm going to... Okay, I'll just explain what this is. This is the Pagoda of the 5 Gods, I think it's called. What it is basically... you have to use Yuffie alone, and she has to go through a series of 5 boss battles, basically, climbing the pagoda to defeat it, to conquer it. As I said before, this is completely optional. You don't have to do this, but there's a pretty good reward at the end, so why wouldn't you? So, you're going to need to outfit Yuffie with the best shit you got, because, like I said, you're going to be on your own. So let's clear all the material we've got, because we're going to need to just look at it all. Bam. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, there we go. No, we don't want either of those things. Okay, what do we want on first? What do we want as the first accessory? Oh, you can change your equipment up between battles, but it's kind of like the Elite Four from Pokemon. Like, you kind of have to beat them all. If at any point you lose, you have to start the whole thing again. I don't believe dying to one of these bosses counts as a game over. It just boots you out of the tower and you have to start again. So anyway, let's head inside, see what's going on. We're faced off against the fat guy. Great. Okay, this is the first guy. He's a very... Well, I guess I haven't explained what these guys are. These guys are the 5 sort of most powerful warriors in Wutai, and they have the ability to transform into monsters. This guy transforms into a very physical monster. He acts like a tank. He does high physical damage, and he can cast barrier on himself. So, materia. First thing we want is enemy skill, definitely. Because you're going to be wanting Big Guard, you're going to be wanting Magic Hammer, you're going to be wanting White Wind, and probably Aqualung for some serious damage. Wow, sorry about that. What else are we going to want? We're going to want counter attack. That is a thing we want. Want HP plus, I think, because these bosses are quite hard. I'm not sure. I've seen it done at the level I'm at quite easily, but don't really have that much faith in my own abilities, so... what else do I want? HP plus would be a nice thing to link with some magic, because it get HP back, but just what? What should we have? We won't need to have that MP absorb material, because we're going to be rocking the Magic Hammer, and we're going to be making a lot of use, getting a lot of use out of it. But I guess poison is something we could go for. Gravity would be good. There's actually an enemy skill I've missed called Laser, which I think it's Demi. It's basically gravity magic, but I think it's more powerful than just your straight up Demi. So I'm kind of sucks that I missed that. Okay, give me a second when I've decided what I want to get. Okay, and I decided. I went with the Adamant Bangle just for the really big defense boost because the guy we're going to go against is really physical. And we're going with enemy skill, counter attack, HP plus, poison, and cover. And I actually need to heal Yuffie up, but I can't bother to walk all the way back to the inn. Or her house. Godo's house, whatever. Okay, let's take on the first one. Oh, Miss Yuffie, will you be climbing the pagoda today? Yeah, the nice Sacred Gorky will be your opponent on the first floor. Yeah, they call me Shake. I've been watching your fight with Gorky. Then begin. Yep, that's how this works, is the person from the second floor comes down and watches the fight. To gauge your strength, I suppose. Power change! Oh, I also forgot the accessory I went with is the Protect Vest just for the Vitality boost. Okay, so first we're going to get Big Guard up for the Barrier and Barrier Haste, because the Haste is useful to have on for the entire battle. We want to start magic hammering this guy down, because this guy does like to cast Demi on you. He carries Demi 2, and what he likes to do is... okay, we're going to White Wind up, because we're about half health. What he likes to do is cast Demi 2, then hit you with an attack. Like, get you really low, then hit you with an attack. And that's not fun. I've never actually seen him cast Regen before. Huh. Boof. Oh, see, it drained all his MP because I did 100 and only got 4 back. So he's now out of MP. So he can only do the physical attack at us, which is pretty strong. But we're free to start. Yep, see, Gorky's skill power is used up. We're free to start Aqualunging this fool down. Aqualung! I think this starting guy has got 3000 HP, so it's not too hard. Being the first boss, he's the easiest of the 5. Okay, we're going to White Wind up. I'm kind of holding on to that limit break. Because I don't see any point using it against this guy, because I think he's going to go down after this hit. Possibly? No? Okay, one more should do it then. One more should take him down, hopefully. No! That's interesting. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going to cast Magic Hammer to get some MP back, but he doesn't have any to give. Okay then. Trying. Oh, I thought this guy only had 3000 HP. Maybe I was wrong about that. Okay, fine. Screw it. Let's use our limit break. Blood first. Great limit break, really is. I'm not sure if that's an all-party thing, like she'll run around doing attacks on every party member, but things like that are always really strong against single targets. So. Here I am, Miss Yuffie. Of course! I thought you were just a girl, but you handle yourself pretty good. Let's see how you do on the next one. Yes, that is a little girl. We go from a big old fat man to a little girl. Yes, yes, yes. I will go heal and be right back. Alright, second fight. I changed it up my equipment a little bit, you'll see I've put sadness on Yuffie there. Because I never think to do this for bosses, but if you inflict sadness on yourself with use of a tranquilizer, what sadness does is it reduces damage taken by 30%, but your limit gauge builds slower. Which, I don't mind the limit gauge building slower that much, but the 30% less damage is great. And I didn't mess with the materia, but I gave her the peace ring, protects against Berserk Fury Sadness, because this guy, or this girl, can cast Fury on you, I think, and you don't want that. I think this is, again, a very physical character, so Adam and Bangle is a great choice. Who's next? Are you blind? I'm right here. What? I gotta fight a punk. Hey, punk. I'm more of an adult than some bimbo girl. Oh, burn. What did you say? See what I mean? I can't anger is what makes you so immature. Don't pat yourself on the back till you beat me. I don't know why I'm making Shake talk like, what's she called? Tiny Tina from Borderlands. Never played that game, but stop yapping. Someone finally got past Goki. Oh, and here comes the third person to come on watch. It's a woman. I guess it's Chekhov's turn. Chekhov? Fire a little phaser to Captain. Here I go, brat. Speed change. And it's one of those Rage Penguin things we saw in the Cosmo Canyon area. Like usual, I'm going to cast Big Guard. Ooh, I got a miss. That's sweet. I'm not sure if there's any point to casting Magic Hammer on this guy because I don't think he carries any spells. So let's start seeing how much my attacks are doing, shall we? It's okay. But we're gonna... Oh, actually, that's a good point. You can use L4 Suicide on this guy because his level is a multiple of 4. I don't know why they decided to make a boss monster susceptible to such a powerful enemy skill. But bam, there's 30 seconds of HP there. And Rage Bomber misses because we've got the protection against the Berserk Fury thing. So he should be dead now, right? Yep. Easy peasy. And a Turbo Ether, that's nice. I didn't even break a sweat. So you can't fight a bit. Of course. She does that after every battle. Just that cheeky as fuck little. Of course. Oh ho ho, it's been a while since I felt pain. Oh wait, that's a woman, right? I can't do a female Russian voice. All Russian accents must be male. They must all be Nico, cousin! Alright, do I even need to heal? Yeah. I'll just stay here using Ether. Sorry, an Ether. Wow. It's not an Ether. Get Chekhov. Fire all phasers. That's actually a quote from Hogs of War, ladies and gentlemen. One of the greatest games for the PlayStation ever. So even Shake's been defeated. It's been a while since you had to fight. Hey, Chekhov. Oh, and that's the fourth guy. Unfortunately, this is as far as it goes. Ah, messed it up. Unfortunately, this is as far as it goes. Stanish, you watch over there. I don't care, I'm going to do a Russian voice, it's a male. Okay. That ain't gonna happen. I'll teach you about the strength of youth. Keep mouthing, little girl. You're going to get burned. I got insurance. What a comeback. Oh ho ho. We'll see if you talk like that, if you taste some of my sacred magic. Magic change. Oh, I realized I made a dumb. Oh, I made a dumb. I made a dumb. Okay, for this fight, you want to equip the... I think it's called the gem ring. whichever accessory is the one that gives immunity to petrification, because this monster is the exact same monster from the ones in, I think, the Cave of the Gi. Then they cast Stare Down on you, and that petrifies you, and oh my word, I can't believe I forgot about that. What a derp. Okay. So let's try and Magic Hammer her down so that she doesn't cast that. Usually what tactic you want to do for this is equip the gem ring, and then you don't need to Magic Hammer, because if she's not Magic Hammered, she'll try and use Stare Down on you over and over again, and if you're immune to it, she'll just cast it redundantly at you. Oh, I can't believe I forgot. I did a dumb. Okay, you know what? I'm going to get Big Guard up just for the haste, so this can go a little quicker, at least. Okay. Start Aqualunging. Even though this monster is apparently a magic monster, it never casts a spell at you, I don't think. I think all it does is use a Stare Down, which it's going to do again, and a attack called Absorb, which is exactly what it sounds like. Takes health from you, gives it to them, but it's not very powerful. This is probably the easiest of the four bosses if you equip the gem ring. Well, even if you don't have the gem ring, it's still easy. It's just tedious being put to sleep, being petrified again and again. Man, that Aqualung is not doing as much damage as I hoped. Maybe I should equip some summons, because they give you magic increases. They give you less HP, but they actually give you a point to magic. So I might actually do that. Oh, yep, there we go. Your power is used up. Chekhov. You cannot fire no phasers. Oh, now all you can do is absorb. Suck my blood. Suck it. Ain't gonna do you no good. I've got a feeling I'm not really going to be able to do the last boss fight, because it can be pretty tough. And I'm not doing much damage, both through my physical and through Aqualung, which we'll use again, because it's doing more damage than my physical attack, so why not? I've got ethers, I'm good. Oh! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And you get an ice ring. Can't believe you beat me. Of course. This should be interesting. It's been too long since I've had a chance to use my full power. So not many people get to Staniv then. Not many people can beat all three before. Gorky must be shit then, if a lot of people get past him. It's a shame. Anyway, that ice ring you just picked up. Yeah, there's the gem ring you should have been using in that battle, which I didn't. Ice ring, you don't want to equip that. I guess it kind of throws a curveball at you, making you think, ooh, I've got an ice ring. Why did I just get that now? Maybe I need to use it against the next boss. No. No, you don't. I'm actually going to change my equipment because I'm still rocking the peace ring from before and I don't need it. Let's go. Actually, you know what? Cloud, give me your power wrist. I need it. Battle number 4. It was Staniv. What's happening? So I saw like Stannis the Manis. The rule is the best fighter on each floor will be your opponent. This is a 5-story pagoda, but the 4th floor is the highest. In other words, no one has ever defeated me, master of weaponry. Still want to try? Yeah, dude, come on. I like you. Weapon change. And it turns into a guy with a big swinging bow. Again, I'm not sure if this guy uses any sort of spells at all, so we'll just... Not magic hammer, we'll not waste time, we'll just big guard up. Oh, that did nothing, son. Oh, this guy is also immune to... sorry, susceptible to level 4 suicide. Keep forgetting about that. Yeah, Shake and Staniv. Use level 4 suicide on him for an easy win. So I'm guessing this guy has 6,000 HP with what that did. Oh, son, baby, you can attack all you want. You ain't doing nothing. Sit down. Look at that sweet XP. Elixir. What? Of course. Fucking cute. Oh, here comes Gorky. Splendid. You have definitely improved. Oh, you might not be much of a child as we thought you were. Oh, God. Of course, if we lose to her. Yes, that's a woman. I'm just doing a male Russian accent because male Russians are the only ones that exist. You defeated 4 of our best. Now you have to face him. Who could him be? Who is the leader of this 5-story pagoda? Even though it should be pretty fucking obvious to anyone, but who could it be? We will find out next time. We're going to leave on a bit of a cliffhanger. I don't think I've ever done that before. I'm not usually that cruel, but I'm going to be that cruel this time. So next time we are going to finish this pagoda. We're going to beat the king of it, the leader of it. We're going to beat him down, cast him out, and take over this pagoda for ourselves. We're not going to bother chasing Sephiroth anymore. We're just going to rule this pagoda. So thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.